Hey everybody, welcome. I am Dhaval Bhatt, founder of AI Product Accelerator. Today, I'm going to show you how to become an AI orchestrator and build a $10,000 a month business without quitting your job, without coding, or without starting from scratch. And I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to show you the actual system that I'm running live from my phone. But we'll get to that in just a minute. First, let's play a short game. I'm going to read you a few true or false statements. Type T or F in the chat. Don't overthink it, just go with your gut. Ready? Statement 1. ChatGPT can replace a marketing team if you write good enough prompts. Go ahead, type T or F. The answer is false. And I know that stings because most of you have spent hours crafting your perfect prompt. Here's what nobody is telling you. A great prompt gives you a great text. But text doesn't find you leads. Text doesn't get you emails. Text doesn't follow up when someone ghosts you. ChatGPT is a brilliant teacher who has never run a business. More on that in just a second. Statement 2. You need to learn to code to use AI agents for your business. Type in true or false. False. This one's important. The perception is that AI agents require engineering degrees. The reality, the barrier to entry is shockingly low. You just need the right system. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Statement 3. The AI opportunity is getting saturated. You are too late. Is it true or false? Type in T or F. This is entirely false. And I'll prove it to you. Think about it. Once upon a time, you could wear any old pants to yoga studio. Then yoga pants became a thing. Then Lululemon wasn't good enough and people needed fancier yoga pants. That's a multi-billion-dollar market that was created out of a problem that didn't exist 10 years ago. New problems create new opportunities. Every single day, AI is creating them faster than any technology in human history.
Why are companies laying off people saying that, you know what, NVIDIA is giving us the opportunity to do more with less? Why not do more with more?
Because you're out of imagination. For companies with imagination, you will do more with less. For companies that are, when the leadership just out of ideas, they have nothing else to do, they have no reason to imagine greater than they are, then when they have more capability, they don't do more.
Now,
the only thing that is saturated is the number of people telling you that it's too late. Final statement. The best AI product is one you use every day. Type in true or false. This is false. And this is the one thing that might break your brain a little bit. The best AI product is one you never have to open. One where AI does the heavy lifting, the strategy, the targeting, the messaging, the product building, and you get to make the decisions and execute. 30 minutes of focused action instead of 3 hours of guesswork. And that's what we are going to talk about today. Not another AI tool, but an AI army. So let me tell you something. Here's what's actually happening right now. You've been told that AI will change everything, and you believe it. You're not stupid. You see the headlines. You see people posting their AI side hustles on Twitter. You see tools dropping every week. So you do the responsible thing. You got a ChatGPT subscription. You probably got Claude subscription. Maybe you got a Maven course, and you learn how to use AI. And at first, it feels like magic. You generated a business plan, an ICP profile, some outreach messages, maybe even a landing page. But then nothing happened because the AI gave you documents, not results. You got a Google Drive full of AI-generated strategy documents that haven't made you a single dollar. And now you're stuck in this weird middle ground where you know AI is the future, but you can't figure out how to make it work for you specifically. Meanwhile, your 9 to 5 is eating your best hours. You come home drained. You've got maybe 2 hours of real energy left. And you're supposed to use that to do what? To learn prompt engineering, build a funnel, figure out how marketing works, use GTM AI agents. So you're watching YouTube videos, trying to piece together random tips, watching those tutorials, reading newsletters, watching podcasts, trying to do it all on your own. Smart, but risky. because most people who go down that road, they end up with 50 open tabs, 3 half-finished products, and 0 revenue. And the worst part, you don't even know who to trust anymore. Every guru online says something different. Everyone acts like their way is the only way. And all you want is a business that actually runs, the one that actually makes you money while you're at work, the one that doesn't require you to become a developer, a marketer, a salesperson. And all of that in just 2 hours after dinner. But here's the silver lining. You've already seen what doesn't work. And so when the truth shows up, you feel that in your gut. So what if there was a different way? What if instead of you doing all the work with AI, you had AI agents that did the work for you? Not a chatbot, not a prompt template, an actual team of specialized AI agents, each one for a specific job. One agent builds your product idea, another one builds your offer, another one finds you ideal clients, another one writes personalized outreach, another one designs specific sales pipeline, another one packages that into an actual product that delivers itself. And here's the part that changes everything. They talk to each other. So your offer agent and your ideation agent builds your idea and your offer automatically, and once they build it, they can hand it off to your ICP agent. Just a quick note, ICP stands for Ideal Customer Profile. So once you have your idea, once you have your offer, your ICP agent profiles your ideal client and automatically hands it off to your outreach agent. And your outreach agent writes the emails and actually sends them through your Gmail. And it's not like here's a draft that you can copy paste. Actually send them from your inbox with your name on it. You say go, and the next agent picks up automatically. Your agents have your outreach ready. 50 personalized messages matched to your ideal prospects. You review them, you tweak them, and then you approve them. 30 minutes of focused outreach that used to take all day. Then you live your life. That's the business. That's what we are building today. And by the way, the first 50 people who act today to start building this thing will get a free one-on-one strategy call with me where we map your expertise into a business idea together, into an offer live. And I'll tell you more about that later. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, here's the identity shift. W2 to AI Orchestrator to Agent CEO. You build it without quitting your job, without writing code, and without starting from scratch. That's the system I've built. Today I'm going to show you exactly how it works. My name is Dhaval, and I'm not a Silicon Valley engineer or a celebrity AI influencer. I'm just a guy who figured something out about AI before people caught on. I discovered that the real leverage isn't using AI, it's deploying AI. There's a massive difference, and the discovery led me to build something I call a Zot. Here's what I have built. A system with 15 AI agents that has generated over 500 customized deliverables for real people. Not theory, actual offers, ICP profiles, outreach sequences, pipeline playbooks, and productized services as well as apps. I've been in AI since 2006, before ChatGPT and before all the hype. I worked at Microsoft, I've been backed by Google, I've been recognized by NVIDIA, I've taught at UC Berkeley and Duke, and I have trained over 10,000 students across my educational trainings at Product HQ. And here are some of the examples. I've helped a data engineer launch his first AI consulting offer in 1 weekend. I've helped an executive coach go from I have no idea on how to find clients to a full outreach system in 72 hours. 10 of them recorded video testimonials, not because I asked, because they were genuinely shocked that it worked. And why do I share this with you today? Because I'm tired of watching smart people like you waste months doing AI the hard way, watching tutorials, taking courses, reading blogs, watching podcasts. I know I can help you, so I figured I would right the wrong of all the gurus who sell prompt packs and call it a business. Are you ready to win today? Here's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you how I run my business from WhatsApp. Not a concept, not a slide deck about the future, but actual workflow. AI agents that build my entire business engine. my ideas, validation, offers, outreach, pipeline, delivery systems. They draft everything. I review from my control plane. I approve or redirect. Everything is logged. Every action is audited. And the time I spent on busy work, it keeps going down because the agents handle the thinking, the ideation, the validation, the offers, the targeting, the messaging, the product delivery, and I just make the decisions. I'll show you exactly what it looks like in few minutes. One more thing before we dive in. The first 50 people who act today get a free one-on-one strategy call with me, where we map your expertise into a product together live. Keep that in the back of your mind. Now let's get into the system. The number one thing that nobody tells you, there are 3 levels of AI in 2026. Almost everyone is stuck at level 1. On this webinar today, you're going to discover how to deploy an AI agent army in just 90 days. One that finds real leads, writes personalized outreach, and sends it from your Gmail. And it will get you your first paying customers near effortlessly. By focusing on a smaller, easier result, your first $1,000 to $5,000 from a productized service, you'll finally succeed with AI. And then you'll get the momentum to scale to $10,000 a month from there, and even build a product that sells while you sleep. Here's the paradigm shift that changes everything. Most people are stuck at level 1 using AI. That's ChatGPT. That's asking an AI to write you an email. It's manual. You prompt it, it responds. You copy paste every single time. It's like a better typewriter. That's it. Now level 2 is orchestrating AI. That's where you start chaining AI tools together. Your ideation and your offer output feeds into your ICP input. Your ICP output feeds into your outreach. Things start connecting, but you're still the glue. You're still copying outputs and pasting them into the next tool. And then level 3 is deploying your AI army. This is where the game changes completely. Your agents chain their own outputs. They find real leads while you're at work. They draft outreach when you're having dinner. They surface 3 decisions that actually need your brain, and they handle the other 47 decisions themselves. Write this down. The wrong AI is worse than no AI. ChatGPT, Claude, they're just the tools. But for running a business, it's a wrong tool. It gives you information and then leaves you alone to figure it out what to do with it. Here's what I mean. A bunch of people ask me, does ChatGPT work for this use case? And I always think about my dad. My dad was a business teacher. He taught accounting, intro to business, micro and macroeconomics. Here's the thing about my dad. He never ran a business, but he taught business. That's ChatGPT. It teaches you how to do the thing, but it has never done the thing. What you need is not a teacher. You need an execution team. And that's what level 3 gives you. And here's the thing. You're not starting from 0. You got 5, 10, maybe even 15, 20 years of experience. Problems you have solved. Domain knowledge others don't have. Your expertise is the product. Your agents are your execution team, and you are the orchestrator. Let me show you the 5 agents and exactly what each one does. Agent 1, the offer agent. This agent takes your expertise, whatever you know, whatever you have done, and turns that into a sellable, productized offer. It doesn't just brainstorm. It builds positioning, pricing framework, the service tier structure, the objection handling, and the guarantee. You start by answering 2 questions about your background, and you walk away with 5 complete offers ready to sell. Agent 2, the ICP agent. This one profiles your ideal customer with scary precision. Demographics, psychographics, pain points. But here's the part that matters. It tells you where they hang out online and the exact language they use to describe their problem. That's the difference between generic outreach and outreach that makes someone stop scrolling. And it includes B2B lead founders powered by Apollo, Google Search, Perplexity, and Hunter to find real people, real names, and real titles and real emails who match your ideal buyer profile. If one source has a coverage gap in your niche, the system automatically cascades to the next. It never comes back empty-handed. Agent 3, the outreach agent. This agent writes personalized outreach, emails, DMs, LinkedIn messages, tailored to your prospect's pain points in your voice. Each email uses the prospect's actual name, their company, their title, and not placeholder templates. Real personalization. And here's the part that matters. It actually sends them through your Gmail with your name. You approve a batch and the email goes out from your inbox. This isn't here's a template. This is execution. You can paint a house with a brush, slow, painful, one coat at a time. Or you can use a sprayer, 5x faster, 5x the coverage. Same house, same result, different tool. Agent 4 is your pipeline agent. This agent designs your entire sales pipeline, the stages, the scoring criteria, the follow-up sequence, and a playbook for when the deals get stuck. It tells you exactly who to talk to and what to say at every stage. It's your AI sales strategist. Agent 5 is your product agent. This is the one nobody has. Once you have validated your service through Agent 1 through 4, the product agent helps you package it. It builds your delivery workflow, report templates, onboarding sequences, and SOPs. You go from reinventing the wheel with every customer to running a systemized operation. The entire point here is that service helps you validate your offer and then product helps you scale it. This agent is the bridge that helps you scale it. And here's the key. These agents auto-chain with each other. Your offer agent's output automatically loads into your ICP agent. Your ICP agent profile automatically loads into your outreach agent. Your outreach agent's messages automatically load into your pipeline agent. You don't copy-paste anything. The context flows. And you manage all of this from WhatsApp. Not a dashboard you have to log into. Not a SaaS application or a mobile application that you bought and you forgot about it. It's all in your native channel. WhatsApp, Slack, whatever you use. It's already on your phone. Every high-impact action requires your approval. Every decision is logged. Every action has an audit trail. Your agents never go rogue. That's what we call the trust model. By the way, just so you know, those 50 strategy call spots that I'm talking about for the fast action, we have had a lot of people on this webinar today. They are going to go fast. Okay, enough of talking. Let me show you. All right, so this is my phone. This is WhatsApp. This is how I run my business. No dashboards, no complicated software. I text my agent and they go to work. 2 questions, that's it. My background and who I want to help. Now watch what happens. 30 seconds later, my offer is built. Not a brainstorm, but a complete offer with positioning, pricing tiers, deliverables, a guarantee, and even objection handling. All of that with just 2 answers. I can tweak anything conversationally, change the price, adjust the positioning, and it updates as we keep moving. 1 word, go. It locks the offer and the next agent picks up automatically. Now it knows what I'm building, so it reverse engineers who needs this, the exact role, their core pain point, even their revenue floor. This isn't generic, it's built from my offer. Behind the scenes, I built 3 full buyer profiles, demographics, psychographics, pain points in their own words, buying triggers, where they hang out online. All of that feeds into the next agent automatically. Outreach is drafted, personalized to the ICP in my voice. And notice, it already pulled real leads from Apollo. Names, titles, companies, verified emails. It didn't just write messages, it found the actual people to send them to. If I need more, just 1 message will do it. It cascades across Apollo, Google Search, and Perplexity. If one database has a gap in your niche, it tries the next. It never comes back empty. It doesn't just fire. It creates a decision card, approve, edit, or hold. Plus, guardrails explaining exactly what happens. Nothing moves without my say-so. And here's the control plane. Same decision, big picture. The Gmail warning, how many recipients, the full message preview, sample recipients. I can approve and send a test email first, edit, or reject entirely. I hit approve and it sends from my Gmail, my actual inbox, my name, my email address, real email to real people. Every action shows up in execution log. How many emails you sent, from which account, when, full audit trail. Same pattern. Go. The pipeline agent builds my entire sales system. Stages, scoring rules, follow-up sequences, and a playbook when deals get stuck. And when I close a deal, same thing. Go. It builds my delivery system. Onboarding, workflows, SOPs, product. I'm not scrambling to figure out how to deliver. It's already built. Everything my agent build lives here, the control plane. Every decision, every output, every email sent, logged, and auditable. WhatsApp is where I drive. This is where I review. That entire flow from expertise to real emails landing in real inboxes happened from my phone. 2 questions in, 5 agents working, nothing moves without my say-so. That's AZOT. That entire sequence from I have an idea to sending 12 real emails from my Gmail to real prospects took less time than most people spend writing single ChatGPT prompt. And I did that from my phone. So let me be honest with you. This is version 1. It's not perfect. The WhatsApp interface is live and working. The agents are real. The Gmail integration is real. The leads are real. But we are still refining. We are adding to Slack. We are adding to other places. And we are still refining the product experience every week. I've got 15 active branches in Codebase right now. This thing is getting better and better every single night. And here's what I'll tell you. This system is shipping real results right now for real people. Look, you don't have to be right. You just have to be there. If you show up enough, you will run out of ways to fail. When your agent stack is deployed, here's what your week looks like. Your outreach agent writes and sends 50 personalized messages a day through your Gmail. Your ICP agent has already profiled exactly who to target and has already found real leads for you. Your pipeline agent has already designed a scoring criteria, follow-up sequence, and stuck deal playbook. Your product agent has your delivery systematized. So when the customer says yes, you're not scrambling to build stuff together. And let me do the math. 50 messages a day, 5 days a week, that's 250 per week. 10% response rate, that's 25 conversations. 20% book calls, that's 5 calls a week. 30% close, that's 1 to 2 clients per week. At $2,000 to $5,000 per client, that's $8,000 to $20,000 a month. One person plus an AI agent army equals the strategic output of a 10-person team. You focus on the conversations that close deals. Now I know some of you are thinking, what if the agent messes up? What if they go rogue? Every high-risk action requires your approval. Agents queued their work. You approve, edit, or reject. Then it executes. Every decision is logged. A full audit trail of what was requested, what the agent drafted, what you decided, and when it executed. Every user's data is isolated. Your agents, your clients, your actions completely separate from everyone else's. You are always in control. The agents are powerful, but they answer to you. Let's take a step back and appreciate what just happened. We covered 3 levels of AI, and you discovered that most people are still stuck at level 1, using AI like a fancy typewriter. You discovered that the wrong AI is worse than no AI, that ChatGPT and chatbots teaches you, but they don't execute for you. You saw the 5-agent stack: offer, ICP, outreach, pipeline, and product, and how they all auto-chain, so you never have to copy-paste between the tools again. You saw how these agents don't just generate documents. They find real leads with real emails. They write personalized outreach. They send real emails from your Gmail. You learn about the trust model. Every high-impact action requires your approval. Nothing ever goes rogue. You saw it all managed from WhatsApp, and you watched a demo where someone went from I have an expertise to 12 real emails sent to real prospects from their phone. You felt that shift. This isn't another course. This is a system that does the work. Now, before I go further, I want to check in with you. Isn't it exciting to realize that you don't have to be a developer to deploy AI agents in your business? Can you feel the difference between asking ChatGPT for advice and having a team of agents that helps you ideate, validate, find real customers, writes your email outreach, and actually sends it from your Gmail? Are you starting to realize that the missing piece wasn't more information, it was the right system and execution? Type yes in the chat if you're feeling it. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. I have complete confidence that you can take everything we covered here today and go on your own and get results with it. And if that were your only option, it would be a worthy idea to pursue. Yet, what if there is another option? One that allowed you to go at this together. What if I played an active role in your results and had responsibility to your success? Do you think in that situation I could empower you with every resource I have to stack the deck in your favor? That's why with great pleasure I introduce to you the 90-day AI cash flow sprint. Before I tell you what's inside, let me tell you how it came to be. A few years ago, I was exactly where you are right now. I had a day job, I had expertise, years of it, and I could see that AI was about to change everything. But I couldn't figure out how to turn what I knew into something that actually made money. I tried ChatGPT route, I wrote 1,000 prompts, I generated documents, I had folder full of AI generated strategy documents. That didn't earn me a dime. I was going through everything on paper and getting nothing on return. Sounds familiar? Well, what made the difference is when I stopped trying to figure it out alone and invested in building a system. Not another course, not another prompt pack, but a system where AI agents did the work I was doing manually. I spent months building it, testing it, breaking it, rebuilding it, invested tens of thousands of dollars in API cost, millions of tokens, developer tools, testing with real people. And I did that so you don't have to. Here's what the sprint is in one sentence: a 90-day system that deploys 15 AI agents to build your idea, validate it, find real leads, write and send your outreach, design your pipeline, package your expertise into a product, all managed from your phone. That's it. That's what you're getting. Let me break down what's exactly inside. Phase 1, clarity. Week 1 and 2, you define your idea, your offer, and your ideal client. The offer agent and the ICP agent do the heavy lifting. You answer a couple of questions and they build the whole strategy. Phase 2 is validation. Week 3 and 4, you start outreach, real outreach. The outreach agent writes and sends personalized emails through your Gmail. The lead finder pulls real prospects from Apollo, Google Search, and Perplexity. You get your first conversation with real people. Phase 3, traction. Week 5 through 8, you close your first client. The call prep agent briefs you before every call. The objection handler gives you real-time responses. And the follow-up agent re-engages every lead that went cold. Phase 4, scale. Week 9 through 12, you systematize everything. Your templates and sequences are battle tested. You know what converts. Phase 5, product. The product agent packages your validated service into something that runs on systems. A product, an actual delivery mechanism, workflows, reporting templates, onboarding sequences, SOPs. You go from reinventing the wheel for every client to running a repeatable operation. 15 AI agents, 500 plus customized deliverables, managed all from your phone. And here's how it's delivered. The complete AZOT course. Every module, every walkthrough, every template available as video, written guide, and step-by-step tutorials. The full AI agent suite. All 15 agents pre-configured and ready to deploy. You don't set them up from scratch. They're already built. You just plug your expertise and go. WhatsApp integration. Your agents are connected to your phone from day one. Gmail integration. Your outreach agent sends email from your actual inbox, not a third-party platform. your Gmail, and your name, and a private community of people doing exactly the same thing. You get lifetime access. And remember, the first 50 people today get free one-on-one strategy call. We are going to come back to that in just a minute. 15 AI agents, pre-configured, ready to deploy. The core 5 are offer, ICP, outreach, pipeline, and product agent. Plus 10 specialized agent, objection handler, call prep, B2B lead finder, Reddit prospector, influencer finder, influencer outreach, follow-up generator, testimonial extractor, landing page generator, and more. You're not getting a course, you're getting an agent operating system. Part 1, the offer operating system, agent powered. The offer agent generates 5 offers from your expertise. Offer menu builder with starter, core, and premium tiers. Pricing frameworks with justification. You know exactly what to sell, who to sell it to, and how to price it. In days, in minutes, not days. Part 2, pipeline operating system, agent powered. The ICP agent profiles your ideal buyers with precision. The outreach agent writes and sends personalized outreach from your Gmail. The pipeline agent designs your sales pipeline and follow-up sequences. The B2B lead finder pulls real prospects, follow from Google search, from Perplexity, and many other sources. You go from 5 manual messages a day to 50 that are agent written, each one personalized and sent from your inbox. Part 3, client conversation operating system. 10-minute diagnostic flow, here's what I would do recommendation script, pricing reveal script that doesn't feel awkward, and clean follow-up script. You close deals without feeling salesy. You don't have to learn sales. It does it all for you. Part 4, the execution operating system. 90-day sprint board with weekly milestones, proof of work tracker, scorecard, and constraint diagnoser. What to fix when you're stuck. This keeps you on track when your life gets busy. Part 5, the delivery pack. Fulfillment templates by business model. SOPs to deliver faster and cleaner. You keep your margins and your customers happy. So how valuable is all of this? And there are companies out there, marketing agencies, AI consultancies, AI gurus and influencers, and they will charge you $5,000 to $25,000 to build even one piece of what you're getting today. And they charge $30,000 to work with you one-on-one and go through a process like this. Programs like this, where the actual creator works with you until you succeed, where the tools are built and deployed, they typically start at $10,000 minimum. On my website, outside of this webinar, the normal investment for this full system is $997. But because you showed up today, because you gave me your time, because you have committed to learning something new, and not just learning but actually building, because you stayed all the way to this point, if you act right now on this webinar, we can get you the entire 90-day AI cash flow sprint for just $297. And if you prefer, you can split it into 2 payments of $167, spaced 30 days apart. That's less than your Netflix, Spotify, and ChatGPT subscription combined. And for a system that doesn't just entertain you, but actually makes you money. You don't have to understand how electricity works to flip a light switch. You don't have to understand how these AI agents work to deploy them, but we'll teach you. The cool thing is you can earn and learn simultaneously. Most people want to learn first and then hope to earn. I would rather have you never learn and only earn, because at least you made money. Go to the link I just posted in the chat and I'll tell you about the bonuses, because the bonuses are what's going to push this over the edge. When you join today, you're going to get 4 bonuses that could each be sold as a standalone product. Bonus 1, DM scripts for introvert playbook. The value for this is $197. This is for the people who just cringe at the word outreach. Warm DM scripts designed for LinkedIn and Instagram that don't feel sleazy. A silent close framework where the prospect convinces themselves to buy without you having to push. And your outreach agent can use these templates automatically, so you're not even writing DMs yourself. I created this because 3 of my first clients specifically told me, Dhaval, I cannot do cold calls. I cannot do sales. I physically cannot do that stuff. They used these scripts. One of them, a data engineer who describes himself as painfully introverted, booked 4 discovery calls in his first week using only DMs. He never picked up the phone once. Imagine opening your inbox to see 3 new conversations started by your DM scripts your agent wrote for you, and all you did was review and approve the messages while watching TV last night. Bonus 2, 30-day AI revenue playbook. Value $297. This is the what do I do on Monday bonus. A day-to-day action plan for your first 30 days. Day 1, run the offer agent. Day 3, review ICP profiles. Day 7, approve your outreach batch. Day 14, follow up on the warm leads. Day 21, prep for the first sales call. It maps everything out for every single day. The people who followed this plan to the letter had 4x higher chance of landing their first customer within the first month compared to people who just explored the tools on their own. That's my data from the first 30 sprint members. Think about where you were 30 days ago. Now imagine that in the next 30 days, you have already sent your outreach messages to 50 plus ideal clients, booked 3 to 5 discovery calls, and closed your first paying customer. Bonus 3, case study breakdowns. Value $197. Real breakdowns of how real people use the system to land real clients. Screenshots, timelines, an exact agent chain they used, step by step. Multiple industries, data engineering, executive coaching, marketing consulting, sales, fitness, real estate. No matter what your expertise, you will find someone who started from a similar place. One case study features a woman who went from I have 15 years of HR experience but no idea on how to monetize it to $3,200 in her first month by following the exact sequence in these breakdowns. When you're sitting there on day 3 wondering, is this really going to work for someone like me? You open this bonus. You find someone with a background like yours and you see exact path that they took. The doubt disappears. Bonus 4, private community access. Value $197. This is the one that people consistently tell me is worth more than everything else combined. Direct access to me, not an AI bot, but me. You can ask questions, share your agent outputs, get feedback on your offer, and you can also troubleshoot your outreach. And I personally respond. A community of people at every stage of the journey. Weekly wins, shared templates, and real-time troubleshooting. I have members who joined skeptical, just another online group, and within 2 weeks, they said it was the single most valuable resource in their business. One member told me the community alone was worth 10x what I paid. Imagine having a question about your outreach agent at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. You posted. By the time you wake up, 3 people have answered, including one who had the exact same issue and solved it. Plus, I may have chimed in with a fix. That's the speed of this group. So let's add this up. The 90-day AI cash flow sprint, 15 agents, 500 plus deliverables, 5-phase system, 997. Bonus 1, DM scripts for introverts, 197. Bonus 2, 30-day revenue playbook, 297. Bonus 3, case study breakdowns, 197. Bonus 4, private community access, 197. Total value, $21.85. But you're not paying $21.85. You're not even paying $9.97. Your investment today is just $297, one time, or 2 payments of $167. And those 50 strategy call spots, I haven't mentioned the strategy call as a bonus because it's just part of the package. It's a first come, first serve reward for the people who act first. The counter is ticking. Go to the link in the chat right now. Get in while you're still here. Now let's get real. I know some of you are sitting there thinking, this sounds great, but, and I want to honor that but, because the but is where real conversations happen. The real risk here is not investing $297. The real risk here is walking away and spending the next 6 months doing it the hard way. Let me prove that to you. I am not technical enough. You know who else isn't technical? My mom. And she uses WhatsApp every day. That's the interface. If you can text, you can use this system. Do you know how your car engine works? Like, really know that? Can you explain the combustion cycle? Probably not. But you drive it every day because the engine was built for you to use it, not to understand it. That's Azoth. The engineering is done. All you do is talk to your agents and approve their work. And here's the thing. Your lack of technical background is actually your superpower. You know who is technical? Everyone else. And they're busy building tools. You're going to be busy using tools that make money. Different game entirely. I don't have enough time. Good, then you especially need this. This system was built for people with day jobs, with kids, with commute. The agents handle the part that takes the most time, the thinking, the targeting, the messaging, the pipeline design. You spend 30 minutes a day on focused execution instead of 3 hours figuring out what to do. One of our sprint members told me I used to spend my entire Sunday doing business stuff. Prospecting, writing emails, watching tutorials, updating spreadsheets. Now I spend 30 minutes each morning while I'm commuting, reviewing what my agents built, approving the outreach, and I'm done. I get my Sundays back. I don't have an idea. I don't know what to sell or build. That's literally what Agent 1 is for. You answer 2 questions about your background and who you want to help. The offer agent hands you 5 productized offer with positioning, pricing, objection handling, guarantees, and product deliverables. You don't need to have an idea or what you're going to do. You just need to show up and answer honestly. I've tried other AI tools and they didn't work. Of course they didn't, because they were tools. Isolated tools don't talk to each other. You used one tool to generate an offer, another one to find the leads, another one to write the emails, and you were the glue between all of them. That's level 1. What we subtract from this equation is you as the bottleneck. Remove the copy pasting, remove the context switching, remove the manual handoffs. What's left is a system that actually works. Can I build a system myself? You absolutely can, and we'll teach you exactly how to customize these agents to your needs inside the course. You will also learn how to build the whole suite yourself. If you were to try to figure this out on your own, it would cost you 6 to 12 months and $10,000 to $50,000 in developer cost. And at the end of all of that, you'll have something that kind of works. Or you can use the system that's been built, tested, and refined, and is generating results right now, just for $297. $297 is a lot of money right now. I'm unemployed. I respect that. And let me do some math for you. If this system helps you and land one client at $5,000, just one, you've made your money back plus another $4,700. Compare that to alternative. You spend the next 6 months figuring out yourself. You spend 0 on tools and 0 on systems. Compare that to the alternatives. You keep taking courses. You keep spending time learning tutorials. You spend 0 on tools and 0 on systems. But you also make 0 in revenue, and you have lost 6 months of valuable time. Which one is more expensive? The $297 is a lot. That's how it feels right now. But when you're looking back from $5,000 in revenue, it was the best investment you ever made. You probably spent $297 in the last month on things that didn't make you a single dollar. This does. I need to think about it. I love this one, and I respect that. But let me ask you, what are you going to think about? You've seen the system, you've seen the demo, you've seen the results, you've seen the price. What's left to think about? Usually, when someone says, I need to think about it, what they really mean is, I am scared. And that's okay. Fear is normal. But fear has never built a business. Action has. I don't need everyone watching this to take action. I just need the 10% who are serious, the 10% who see something that works and say, I am in. If that's you, you already know what to do. So let me summarize the real risk here. The risk is not that you will lose $297. The real risk is that you leave this webinar, you go back to your life, you open ChatGPT or Claude tomorrow, and you write another prompt. You generate another document. And 6 months from now, you're in the exact same place, same job, same income, same politics, same frustration, same stack of AI-generated documents that haven't earned you a single dime. That's the risk, not $297. 6 months of your life. Flip the switch. The system is built. The agents are ready. All you have to do is to turn it on. Let me tell you why waiting is the most expensive option. 98% of AI tools that exist right now will not exist in 6 months. The market is consolidating fast. There's going to be a Coca-Cola, and then there's going to be a Pepsi, and then there's going to be nothing. The people who get in now, When the tools are available, but the market hasn't consolidated, they become the category leader. Everyone else becomes the generic store brand that nobody buys. The first 50 people who join today get a free one-on-one strategy call with me. Not a sales call, a real strategy session where we map your expertise to an offer using the offer agent live and together. The more people who take advantage of this, the more case studies I get, the more my business grows. So please take advantage of this. I'm literally asking you to. But I can only do 50 of this. When they are gone, they are gone. Here's the bottom line. You came to this webinar because something in you knows that AI is the biggest opportunity in your lifetime. And you're right. But the opportunity isn't in using AI. Everyone's doing that. That's table stakes. The opportunity is in deploying AI, building an agent army that works for you, having agents that find real leads, write real outreach, and send real emails from your Gmail, while you focus on the conversations that close deals. The system is built, the agents are live, and the results are real. The only question is, will you be one of the people who acted or one of the people who thought about it? Go to the link in the chat right now. $297 one time or 2 payments of $167. First 50 people get the free strategy call. I'll see you inside. All right, let's open it up. Drop your questions in the chat. I am here. Ask me anything.